Welcome back to another fucking episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. I'm your host, Black Jesus, aka Black Trey, aka Big Cap, aka your favorite tweeter who Jerv be hating on. And I'm joined always by Big Jerv, Jay Skills, Jason Madison. Amin is nowhere to be found. He might be asleep. He might be on a plane. We will find out later in the show. Will Juju show up? We have no fucking clue. This is what he do. On today's episode, we're going to talk about home and away games. How do you get your significant other or the girl that you like to leave the crib? And did Twitter break again? Let's jump right into it. Jason.
Yeah.
What's best, home or away games?
Now, I mean, it's a complicated question because I was thinking about it. Obviously you want your space, you want your privacy. You know what I'm saying? You want to get joints, out the front door and on their way. But, a lot of times, like, I like being in my bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my TV. I like my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my shit. So, like, I like being over here. But at the same time, I don't want to have to, nobody likes that morning, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Are we going to get breakfast? You know what I'm saying? Like all of that extra, when they start leaving stuff over your house on accident, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like all those excuses to come back. Oh, my bad. I left my toothbrush or my hair tie or whatever little insignificant shit. So it's like, it's tough. It's definitely, I think away games is going to take the cake. If I had to pick one, you know what I'm saying? I like to just get in, get out. That's an OG classic, and slide how I slide. And yeah, I mean, what about y'all?
Jerv, what's your favorite, home or away?
Oh, it's 100% away games, my guy.
All right, give us your take on away games. Why is it away games your favorite?
I mean, I had a tough run where I legitimately only played away games because away games just gives you have way more control over an away game. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like rude. One, I'm not a sleep-in kind of guy, right? Like I get up in the morning and I do stuff. So if you're not really getting up when I'm getting up and trying to make moves when I'm trying to make moves, it gets kind of awkward. And then like I end up just sitting there kind of waiting for you to get up or like, whatever's going to happen in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of wild stuff, dog. So I just like to play away games when as much as possible. You can dictate the flow. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Whatever you got to do, whether it's that night, whether it's that next morning, whatever it is, you are 100% in control. You might get a little kickback, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, ain't nothing but just getting, heckled on the road. We gotta be built for these kind of situations.
Man, I am a home game. I play better at home. Man. Like you just know where everything is.
You like your room.
I feel you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I play better at home, bro, because the away games, and this again depends on the quality of woman that you're talking to, right? Because if you play an away game and you at her crib and she got a significant other, you don't know what this nigga on. We ain't even talk about the dangerous part about it, right? Because she could say she ain't telling you that they separated. Go ahead, Jerv.
Hold up, bro. Let me make myself clear. I don't go into I'm not pulling up at the playground for Rucker Park games or anything like that, my G. You know what I'm saying? Strictly NBA arenas where it's safe to get in and safe to get out. All right. We're not having to worry. I'm not worried about security. Listen, bro, I hear you.
But how you know though?
That's what I'm saying, Jerv. Sometimes you don't know. I had a situation.
That's ass.
Yeah, hold on. I had a situation, bro. I don't even know. This may or not be a bossa nova, but I had a situation where I was messing with a chick She had a very nice apartment. I thought we were exclusively dating. You know what I'm saying? She was a couple years older than me. And, we laid up early morning. The sun is shining, beautiful summer day. I'm thinking we're about to go, have some great brunch or something. And then I hear a rap, rap, rap knock at the door. And all of a sudden, she turns into a whole different creature. And the room started spinning for it was like the SpongeBob meme where the room is spinning on old boy. Like, and so sometimes you don't know because they keeping they other situations on the tuck. And women can put you in some uncomfortable situations sometimes. So
hey man, listen, brother, and I understand, right? And I get it. I must just have been blessed and fortunate, you know what I'm saying, in my life to never. And I would like to, if I'm even on a, opportunity to play road games, because I'm just a washed dad at this point. But like, if I'm playing road games now, dog, I just keep hoping that I get, the same blessings that I've always received.
Hey, the best way to play road games, bro, is get a hotel. You got to get a
hotel. Oh yeah. See, those are like all-star games though. Those are like invitationals.
Yeah, that ain't an all-star.
That's like the Maui Invitational, bro. Not an all-star game. It's just it's a tournament.
I don't trust nobody, Jerv, enough for me to just be laid up and that comfortable, bro. And like again, I need all the shit. I'm not a nigga that has a lot of shit in my bag to compliment the next day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nigga, I gotta wash my face, I gotta have my fucking toothpicks, I gotta have all my shit, my floss, etc. To go through my shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna rely on a shorty to just have all this. I will get up in the middle of the night and fly, bro.
Yeah, my nigga gets up in the middle of the night and slides and says, yo, I had to get home to wash my face.
Oh, God.
Yo, they look at that text and be like, yo, he's a piece of shit. Like, he couldn't think of something better than that.
Get it, bro. They're going to get it, bro, for first of all. But I like to play.
I agree with you, Trey.
Bro.
I agree with you, Trey.
The crib got to be clean.
Yeah.
I mean, I slide because I got to take my contacts out. I'm not going to lie because sleeping with my contacts is wild.
Jerv, when you got shit that you really got to do, bro, like, I just can't not do it, bro. It's a part of my routine. Like, no. So listen, let's teach them how to have proper etiquette. All right. So if a young lady, you playing home games and a young lady stays the night, what is the proper time that they have to leave?
So I would say, is it a weekend or a weekday? Because that does matter.
All
right, let's go work day first.
Oh, work day. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you.
Because you're playing with fire.
Yeah, no, work day. It's work day. I'm up. I let it be known. I wake up early, 6, so by like 7, they gotta be making moves, bro. Like I gotta get to work. I got, you know what I mean? Like I got my routine that has to be a part of my day, and you're not about to just throw it at all. But you can't just like rush this on them, right? Like you gotta sprinkle these like once you realize that, oh shit, she's about to stay the night, you gotta start sprinkling, not in an aggressive manner, not in any way that's like, hey, you're trying to get rid of them or whatever the case may be. But like, I don't know, you might want to check like let me just check my calendar for tomorrow. Like hit them with like, so you can go into
saying that out loud.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta say this out loud, fam. Like you gotta say this out loud.
You can't say this like you're assuming, bro. You gotta understand.
No, they have to hear you. This is the only word that they hear you.
The listeners don't know, bro. So
and let me be clear. Like this isn't foolproof, right? Like there's always there's actually a higher percentage chance that this shit goes south when you start to sprinkle. Exactly. So I want to be clear with that also.
So I'm gonna be devil's advocate. You're dressed, you're up, you've showered, she's still asleep.
Oh, a little light. Hey, yo, I gotta you know what I mean? I gotta make moves. I gotta get ready for work. What's you know what I mean? You want me to you want some coffee or something? I can, I mean, we can pick some coffee up. I can take you to the crib.
Oh, so you offering a ride?
Yo, that hey,
Yeah. I'm gonna take you to.
Hey, that hey is so fucking funny. Hey, you know what's crazy? I just let him sleep in. I leave, just like the door.
That's what I was gonna ask. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. So does it depend on the chick?
Yes, 100% depends on the chick. Some are more than willing or able.
I'm not going. If I don't know you like that, you're not staying during the weekday. You're not staying during the weekday. If I know,
sometimes the flow just flows, my nigga.
I get it. Listen, if it's a joint that you've been trying to crack for a minute and it's just kind of working, you're gonna have to just play the game. Right?
Or what if it's a joint that you just you enjoy flowing with?
Okay.
Not your girl. It's not anything other than a person that when y'all link, y'all have an amazing time, and then y'all kind of like, y'all hit each other up from time to time, but it ain't there's literally no titles.
No hard feelings.
So you just letting her rock in the bed like that?
Just sleep, text me when you leave.
Right.
That's it. Text me when you leave. And I also have my neighbor to be like, yo, just checking, make sure the door is locked.
Oh, that's real.
You feel me?
Yeah, but I work from home, so it's kind of hard for me to do all that. Like,
I lie.
No, that's why I offer to take the crib, bro. Like, yo,
lie. All right.
I got you.
Weekends, Jason. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Weekends, Jason. How do you navigate getting someone out of your house on a weekend? So y'all had a fun Saturday.
Right.
It's Sunday morning, and it's about 8:30 to 10, that window. What are you doing in that situation?
Well, luckily...
You have no plans, by the way.
No. Luckily, I have a podcast to record.
You are on that, so you're on that side of the thing. But what if she's like, oh, I'll just chill?
Right. No,
they do like to be there for the podcast, brother. I will say... they do like to be there for the podcast.
They want to watch you work.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's gonna work for everybody, Jason.
No, you're right. No, really, the best move is to be like, oh, either if it's sports, I'm about to go watch the game with the homie. You know what I'm saying? Football on, whatever. Or, I'm going to go work out. I'm about to hit the gym or something. That's usually the best, type of situation you could kind of maneuver. But I don't know. I feel like more often than not, niggas got to roll with whatever they feeling. You know what I'm saying? Niggas could hit them with the hey and all that. But if they not rolling... If they on if she roll over on you, you know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta
That's a very good point, bro. That's a key. Yo, if you say any of this and you sense any kickback, it is wise to just fall back from everything you was just saying and just let it be what it is. She's giving you the warning, hey, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up, bro.
I'm the king of fucking it up, though, because my pride, bro. I'm just an honorary nigga, bro.
I mean, my nigga, you gotta wash your face, dog. No, but ain't nobody fucking up your routine.
No, but at the crib, I'm just kind of like, nigga, I got shit to do. It is what it is. I just prefer not to have a company at that particular time. But I will throw it out there, right? I'll be like, hey, I do got a pod in the morning, but I want you here. So
that's a bold statement.
Do know that I got shit to do. I have done some bullshit where I'm like,
but here's the shit, right? And Jerv, what do y'all do? Because what if they go on the offensive with the defensive and say, "Is it cool if I stay?" Because
at that point, you got to just let that be what it is. No.
I mean.
No, bro. You just gotta let that rock, bro. Listen, bro. You just gotta. I mean, it depends.
I'm not letting nothing rock. Fuck that.
Well, that's what I was about to say. It depends. If you actually, how they say, give two shits, you should kind of fall back and just let this rock. But if you are on the side that I would say a Trayvon Martin. All right, I'm done.
This nigga just want to say my name. Great, bro. Come on, bro. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin, bro.
All right,
I apologize. R.I.P. I apologize.
No, but if you listen, this is the thing, right? If you are already coming off as an asshole,
just keep going.
Just keep going.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Jerv. So you making it seem like I'm just no, bro. I just say.
I mean, bro. I mean, I didn't recognize that we were throwing in the asterisks of saying, "Hey, I've been acting like an asshole all day."
No, it's not even. No. I'm just talking. I'm naturally that. I'm gonna tell you, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to get it off like that, Jerv. I'm just saying, like, if she knows who she's dealing with, bro. If you ain't did shit. You ain't did shit, Jerv. You know it's just slash and pass, nigga. You're just like, hey, you know what time it is? Why are you letting her get the deluxe edition, bro? Like,
hold up, my G. Like, if I know that's what it is, it's just you know, especially when you add the past situation, and when you add that little word into it. I mean, I understand what I mean. Yes, then my whole.
Hey, but everybody not comfortable with that though. Everybody can't just be like, I'm gonna be a jerk. Like, I think me, like, bro, sometimes I wish I was just Donald Goins, bro, and just pimping.
They probably like that though.
Just, I don't care. It's making you having a fucking motherly figure make you have the decency to be like, I ain't gonna kick her out while it's raining. I ain't gonna call her. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get her Uber.
But that's when they start pressing lines though. As soon as you ease up a little bit, they will press.
That's why you gotta just stay. You gotta stay how it is, bro. Don't get sweet one day. Don't slip up.
Hey, because they
might not seen her in 2 weeks. Hey, you might not seen her in 2 weeks, and you wanted to run it up. You better stay still, because listen, you gonna fuck around and be in a relationship one time. One time, bro.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out, man. Shouts to the women standing their ground and not leaving. You feel me? I applaud y'all, man.
And shout outs to the women who play they part, and you know what I'm saying? They be
because we the work too. This is another thing.
That's what I'm saying. Because they be kicking niggas out and ready for niggas to go.
Like listen, it's men on this podcast right now, but don't get it twisted. We just a quick fix too.
Oh, my nigga, I've gotten plenty of. So I mean, what you about to do? Oh, okay. Hey, I get it. I'm out. Won't take too long to put my shoes on. I promise you, yo. I'm out of here.
Yo, he been here too long. Getting kicked out of a chick crib on an away game is funny.
Hey, it's
you know
hilarious.
what time it is, and you low key trying to stall. You got somewhere to, like, the reason why you stalling because you just like it's a gap. You probably thought you was gonna be there till like 2 because you gotta be somewhere at 4. And she like, you kind of gotta slide right now. It's 11:30 a.m. Now you gotta wing shit. Now you just walking around. You talking on the phone. You doing some bullshit. Like
you on some bullshit. You got all kind of free time.
Yo, having free time after
spending money that you wasn't even planning on spending. Now you find yourself. Now all of a sudden you in Target just buying shit for no fucking reason.
Hey, playing no away game and having free time. On God, you be walking down the street calling a nigga you ain't called in a month. Like, hey, bro, what's up? This nigga only using me, bro, because he got kicked out the crib early, man. That shit's so crazy to me. Really thinking about that. Damn,
I'm not offended though.
No, I'm not.
Either.
I get it. The game is the game, bro.
The game is the game.
The game is the game. If you kick the shorty out, she's definitely gonna kick you out of her crib for sure.
Everybody's been crossed.
And it ain't even Martin style. It's really genuine. It's nice. So the next time you do kick somebody out, be mindful if you want that next link, because you could fumble. You could fumble.
That's the sickest part too, Trey, is that sometimes you don't know that you want that next link. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, I'm cool. And then
never burn a bridge, yo. Always keep the next link open.
It's like a job, nigga. You know you about to put your 2 weeks in. You gotta be like, I still fucking with you, bruh. Like, I'm gonna show up to my last day. I'm gonna still work hard a little bit before I slide, because I might have to bend this corner again. And if y'all niggas rehiring, I might need to come back. You know what I'm saying? So in this situation, you know, it is what it is. Now, here's another thing, right? I was talking about this with the homie the other day. How do you choose who you want to hang out with if you got multiple invites? Do you pick the one that you haven't, Old Faithful, or
That's a, you know what, sir? I want to just first commend you. That is an excellent question to pose, because we all of us, we struggle. This is it, there's no right or there's no right or wrong answer in this.
No right or wrong answer.
So
because it's the same results too, by the way.
So like, it's like, do you go with good old faithful, or do you go with the one that's showing that they want to hang, and you know, hey, if you
have potential,
this could potentially be a close, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, or it can be the setup for the close, right? Like, whatever, right? I feel like sometimes you just don't need to be greedy, right? Like don't root. Don't
be greedy.
Yes, you are.
Niggas be every time.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
I regret every time I'm not greedy.
I don't because I
used to regret.
I done been greedy and shit. I just end up spending bread. I'm hot.
Hey, but Trey, that don't mean my decision is correct. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not defending the decision. I'm just telling you my process of thinking. Because it's like, when you be like, damn, like, this is cool. I done already had it though. Like, I wonder what, you know what I'm saying? With the other joint, like, would that have cracked? Like, that might have cracked.
All it is brownie points too, though, Jason. Yeah. You all you get is brownie points. Like, if you don't close that day, you're getting brownie points just to be like, but you're also playing it up. When you don't close with that new link, you're setting yourself up to be a boyfriend. You're setting yourself up to be a boyfriend because you're going so hard to impress. Like, you're just like, nigga, I got for show. I got for show. But I want to go hard on this one, bro. I'm gonna get the cologne. I'm gonna probably go get I'm gonna get fresh white tee. I'm gonna get my hair cut.
Definitely,
I'm gonna pull out my best.
Definitely getting a fresh white tee, though. White tees all summer.
Right, because when you crack that one, then 3 months down the line, you definitely letting her sleep in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
damn, now you fuck around. You in a situation.
Now you in a situation. No, you're right, Trey. You're right.
So it's really. Go ahead.
But it depends. So yes, you should probably end up being greedy, but understanding how greedy, when you're being greedy, you are running the risk of, you know. So you gotta be willing to roll with whatever happens, but
also think about this, Jerv. You get greedy and you flake on the for show.
That's what I mean. Like, the for show is like now.
The for show thought she had Wednesday locked up, but she just slid in the new hire. Yo, and the for show, like the for show, she got intuition.
Oh yeah, because you don't text as much, or you don't like, because like
the frequency of the text, the frequency is not as much. It's the
to keep it real, we only have like. We only have but so much capacity that we can like text throughout the day, right? And we are either just giving that all to, like, you know, outside of our group chats and our homies and shit like that. We have a certain percentage left that we can give to somebody that we, you know what I mean, that we fucking with, right? On whatever level. And then once you add another one, it's our other joints don't lose any of their frequency of conversation. Is that now loses, and they know, bro. Like, no matter how hard you try, it's impossible, yo. You can't keep up that frequency.
No, they sniff that shit out immediately. Like, they already know, and by Thursday, by Friday, that whole shit is, you know, the vibe has changed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah,
don't even gotta see him.
you're definitely not getting the next time you ask the link. No,
Right.
no.
No,
they will be busy. I promise you.
you have slid down in the draft order. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
because you was
Yes.
scouting. You was out scouting.
Look, you told them they was the number one pick. You said they had them, and then next you know you out here interviewing niggas, you know what I mean? That might be 2, 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever situation may be. They got to slide you down.
Man, that was good banter right there, man. It was good banter right there, fellas. That was a good teachable moment, man. Make the right decisions, fellas. Not saying that these men on this panel is still living that life, but we will say that was just some experiences from the past. Bro, did Twitter break again?
Man, RIP Twitter. That shit broke all the way. I think, man, I
It's still
realized
broken?
no, it's not broken anymore. I realize I have a complex, abusive relationship with Twitter, man. You feel me? I love Twitter. I've been on Twitter for 13 something years. I'm on that shit every day. I scroll that shit every day, all day. That's where I get my news, my sports, my jokes, everything. And then in a flash, that shit was gone, nigga. And my fucking whole heart was broken. Like, wow. Like, I was so mad at Elon Musk yesterday, a nigga who I don't even know. Like, man, fuck this nigga, dog. Like, how this nigga ruin everybody fun? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch ass nigga.
That's what they do, dog. they see niggas having fun and be like, no.
So Elon has a tweet, right? And he says, hold on one second. Here's a tweet.
He says, change anything.
You awake from a deep trance, step away from the phone to see your friends and family. Now, yesterday, I was high as fuck. I was off shrooms. I didn't even know Twitter was broke like that. I like chimed in. Niggas told me it was broke. I didn't even notice that shit. So I really wasn't affected, but I understand Jason. If all fails, I could go to Twitter to laugh, to keep up with what's going on in the world, etc. We got 2 new apps that have entered the playground. We got Spill and we got Blue Sky. Spill is more easier to get on. If you don't have an invite code, just DM them. But Blue Sky is a little bit bougie right now. I'm on. When I get some more invite codes, I'm going to invite the homies. But right now, are y'all still on board to jump on another social media app and start over?
I'm not. I'm out. Like, this is
You're not rolling.
Nah. And this is what
it?
yesterday. Yeah, this is what yesterday made me realize, bro. Like, I'm at the end of my like rope. I'm on my boomer shit. Like, I went from Black Planet to MySpace to Facebook to Twitter to Instagram. I look at TikTok every now and then, but I'm not really on it like that. And I've reached the limit of my bandwidth on social media. Like, I'm probably not gonna use Twitter as much as I used to now. Like, just because that shit gives me a bad taste in my mouth after yesterday. And like, I realized, like, okay, maybe it's time for a nigga to get into some mature activities or get.
So you about to get offline?
Yeah, bro.
I'm
definitely gonna be writing more and focus on my career and type shit. And like, I feel like a nigga who got broken up with yesterday after Twitter broke. You know what I'm saying? I need to focus on me. You know
I don't believe it, man. Jason, we might have to put a bet on this, man, by the end of the year. I'm not saying I'm not gonna use.
I'm gonna be on Twitter, bro, but I guarantee you my percentage level is gonna be decreased like significantly.
No, I want to put a bet that you're gonna be on another app.
Oh, on another app? Oh, that's definitely not happening. For sure.
All right,
we can bet whatever.
All right, for $100.
$100.
January 1st, you're gonna be on another app.
All right, I bet you that I won't. We'll do a virtual handshake. You feel me?
Right?
Witness.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jerv was there. Now,
yeah.
Jerv, are you going to either Spill or Blue Sky?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, cool. that was
whatever. Like,
okay, but why are you open to going over there? Because I feel like out of everybody, I would have expected you to have Jason's answer versus Jason having your answer.
No, because I recognize like how dope. I'm not as crazy on Twitter as y'all too. 100%. I'm not, right? So my whatever with Twitter is more so I just go up there, like laugh, you know what I mean? Or somebody will put something in the chat, I'll click on it, so that'll put me back on Twitter. You know what I mean? And you know, whatever. So it's not it's not that it's just not that big of a deal to me, to be honest with you. I just wish homie would just leave Twitter alone and just let it be what it is. Like I don't feel like going to another one, and I don't know enough about this to be like, oh shit, who do I pick? You know what I mean? Where do I go? Where do I take my talents to? You know what I mean? Like if it's Xbox or PS5, you know what I mean? I can have that conversation with you, right? Like I tell you why I think you should take one or the other, but like this, I'm solely going to be relying on like probably you to be like, yo, this is the one we using now. All right, I use this shit. Like it's all good. It's gonna be the same shit. Like
word. I mean, look, I've been on all three on the beta for like a month, and it's lonely as fuck over there, right? Lonely. Like I don't even know what to say. I've been treating that shit like a blank canvas. My shit is so like thought out. You know what I mean? Because when we first got on Twitter, niggas was like going to the store. It ain't like that no more because you've experienced Twitter already. So now everything is like, all right, where do I find people? Where do I find stuff to talk about? You know what I'm saying? People don't want to feel like they're talking to themselves. And I think as they get better with their feed, it's going to be cool. But I just peek in there here and there. I see who follow me and I follow them back or this, that, and I'm just not there yet. I'm still, I'm still hanging old faithful Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and I've been grooving a little bit on Instagram a little bit more, man. The Instagram DM, that's like my Twitter on the low because I be just sending funny shit. You feel me? Like that shit way funnier.
I have noticed that. I was like, this nigga's randomly DMing me funny shit now. Like, you never did this shit. At first, I thought it was an accident. I was like, why is this nigga sending me this shit? I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, nigga, now we be on there, bro. It's up.
I now know. I now know.
Yeah, I be on there looking at reels. I definitely spend a little bit more time on the gram. I wanted to ask y'all, because also, like, again, fuck this nigga Elon. And I realized, like, the thing that pissed me off about Elon, he a fake smart nigga. Like, everybody thought this nigga was a super genius or whatever. But do y'all remember, like, it was a nigga in school who would be, like, super nerdy, super geeky, but still didn't have straight A's? Like, that's Elon to me. Like nigga, you look every part and act every part the nerd. You know what I'm saying? You got the rich family. You got all the gadgets and shit. But you not really, like, the smart, straight A, like, know everything type nigga. You just play that nigga. So I was gonna ask, what y'all opinion of Elon Musk, like, as of right now?
I mean, I ain't got no. This is the thing. Nigga wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash. Well, he literally had to cash it, but he had to go get the money. He had to go reach up under the mattress to go get the shit. Talking that bullshit. I ain't got no personal problem with that nigga. That nigga, Twitter just a toy for that nigga. He bought something that we really care about, and he just don't care that much because this shit is like his toy. But at the end of the day, I ain't got no problem with that nigga, bro. He don't make it shake my life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I do hate the functionality of Twitter because he fired a lot of niggas that actually make that shit work. You know what I'm saying? To better explain, all the black people that used to work at Twitter created Spill. So that's why Spill is more urban. You know what I'm saying? And they put in a new UI and UX and it looks pretty. And the background of the thing looks better and it's going to flow a little bit different. And that's why they kind of getting that grass. They calling it the Tubi Twitter, which is hilarious. I think that shit's hilarious. And it's going to be more black shit. And white people just staying off fucking Spill. They ain't fucking with it. It's like almost a race divide. White people going to Blue Sky, black niggas going to Spill. So you know where to go.
So it's like a Black Planet type of
vibe. It's like a Black Planet type of vibe.
Sign me up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send y'all invite code, bro. And then
so this is how you win your bet, huh, Trey?
I mean, look, I ain't trying to win it, but I'm just telling you how it is, bro.
You're trying to get me with the black vote. I got you.
But hey, this nigga Jason want to stay over there at Twitter, man. He ain't want to fuck with us, bro, in the race war, nigga.
He ain't rolling with this race war.
This nigga ain't rolling with us, bro. He trying to say he mixed, bro. You understand?
Nigga trying to throw that Amber Rose jacket on me.
That's a sick jacket, bro. But no, realistically, Elon don't make or shake my day. You know what I'm saying? I know a loose people. Again, saying fuck these people is like they don't. I'm never gonna meet these niggas, bro. I'm never gonna let them like. It's gonna be a point unless the nigga become the president or some bullshit or artificial intelligence robots and shit make me lose my job or some crazy shit.
He can't be president, luckily, or he probably would be.
Bro, look, at the end of the day, niggas is crazy.
What's the reason that he can't be president?
He not American, right?
Yeah, he's South African.
Oh, okay.
You got to be born in America.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His ass definitely would have tried. At the end of the day,
I mean,
cool. At the end of the day, he looking at it like he doing what he doing. He doing his stuff. It's his app. He can do what the fuck he want to do. We choose to be on there still. We could shake. You know, for one. Ain't nobody gonna be saying that's like when niggas is doing the shit like, hey, we ain't gonna shop black. Niggas still buying whatever. I mean, we ain't gonna buy nothing else. We gonna shop black. Niggas are still going to do what they need to do. We are never going to be like, all right, fuck this. We not fucking with it. It's always gonna be some people that's gonna be like, nigga, y'all on your own. And for Elon's case, it's gonna be some niggas that's still gonna use Twitter. I'm still gonna use Twitter because it just don't really my community there. Until I can shift that whole 27,000 over to the whatever it is, I'm here. Until I convince everybody to come roll with me, I'm still rocking with who I'm rocking with because these are the people who've been down with me since day one, dead or alive. Because some of them followers, them niggas, some people passed on. And they just, we just hoarding at this point. So
that's what the money do, though. That the money washes everything away in the words of Succession. You know what I'm saying? So it don't even matter. Like, I could talk all the shit that I want, but this nigga got all the money and all the power, all the control. Like, that's the one other thing I was thinking about yesterday. It's like, it's probably like 20 niggas who got control of everything in the world, in terms of like Supreme Court, presidents, rich niggas. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lot of people that could press one button and change 10 million people's situation. Nigga, like, that shit is crazy. And that's what's going on, like, right now. Niggas is just flexing, like, yeah, I could fuck all y'all shit up, nigga, tomorrow if I felt like it.
If I felt like it, nigga. Like, if I feel like doing, fucking a world up. Hold on, be right back.
So the last shit we got, you mentioned, Jerv, you're right. It's a new picture of Drake with his nails painted. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I have no problem with people painting their nails, but is this a shift or a trend that will be continue to happen? Like, are we starting to see, are we going to, because I watched Prince and the Revolution live yesterday, and Prince has always been a nigga who has challenged the gender norms, right? And as we get here, like, niggas is trying to cancel Pauls, and niggas is trying to be, hyper masculine, and niggas is trying to say my rapper would never do this, or my favorite such and such would never do this. It's been here for the beginning, but are you subscribing to it, Jerv? At this point,
I mean, it's what,
because it don't make or break your day, but it is a shift because the same way Instagram shifts body positive shit, right? You got a daughter. By the time she's a teenager, the body type of a young lady is going to be shown differently, right? Mm-hmm. How do you control that? And it's the same thing as far as the media of 20-year-olds now seeing that. Is it gonna be thug niggas saying, hey, nigga, we taking up all the spots in the fucking nail shit? Now, don't get me wrong. My shit right now is nice, but I can't throw no polish on the shit. I can't do it.
I mean, I put clear polish. I've made that clear. Like, I will get clear polish. It's never been my thing. People in high school would get it. It was how do I say this?
Rock star?
No, not even then. It was very goth. What's it? Is it like a goth? Is that like a thing? That whatever that
Yeah,
goth. Yeah, like the whole goth vibe. So like I've seen this. So for me, it's just it's whatever. As far as my daughter, I mean, I just got to make sure I'm like paying attention to what she's consuming or whatever, and being there to answer questions and answer questions in the most truthful way as I possibly can, and you know, and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, whatever he doing is what he doing. It's not for me. You know what I mean? It never has been, never will be.
Right. I agree with you, Jerv. Yeah, I think Trey, I'm not even putting it. I mean, I guess people could put it in the masculine and non-masculine category. There's a little bit of that in it, I guess, because of, you know, just how, you know, we were raised in the last 100 years or whatever. But I'm thinking of it more of an aesthetic thing. And I think if it fits your aesthetic, like if Lil Uzi had painted pink nails for the pink tape, like I don't think nobody would bat an eye or care or think it's
not one.
Masculine. Yeah, so
not one. Like, that's just Uzi being Uzi.
Right.
He also rebranded himself. I can't say himself. He's they now, right?
He's they now.
They're
they.
Right. So I personally don't think it really fits Drake's aesthetic, but again, it
doesn't fit hip hop.
I disagree. That's what I'm saying.
It don't fit Drake.
I just don't think it fits his personal aesthetic. But
so I'm glad that you said that, Jerv, because I had a conversation yesterday, right? Drake is one of the artists to skip the criticism phase. He got co-signed by a gangsta nigga in Rap-A-Lot Records and Jay Prince, right? Where niggas weren't even allowed to publicly critique his growth. Comeback season was never discussed. Thank Me Later was really never discussed. We got So Far Gone, and then we got Take Care, and it was just like, pow, right? We didn't talk about how this man learned about America in Houston. He was groomed in Houston, strip clubs, identity, every single thing. This Canadian was taught America in Houston, Texas. And it's all a troll. At the end of the day, the expectations you have for this man, he's an actor first, and then he's a rapper then. And he's gotten so good to a point where he is actually one of the best now. But we didn't allow him, because think about old hip hop. Old hip hop wouldn't have let him in.
No, but I think Trey,
I hear what you're saying. I'm still riding with Jay and saying like the pink nails just isn't him. It's not if Uzi or I don't know, one of one of these
Juice
other
World or
whoever.
Like,
but I feel like those kids fall into the rock lane.
Even Lil Yachty. I mean, there's a bunch of rappers who niggas respect fall
into the rock lane
for sure. But that's what I'm saying. It's not less masculine or anything like that because that's what a nigga does. It's just like part of his aesthetic.
Yeah, I don't think it questions anybody's sexuality at all.
Yeah,
that's
so I just don't think it flows with Drake's aesthetic. Like, but Drake.
But if a nigga talking in patois, bro,
like, I mean,
the nigga a created player, bro. He just throw on an avatar and just go with the flow. Whatever's hot, he fucking with it.
Right.
But and you know what's wild? My bad. What's wild is from a rap standpoint, to put it in a simpler form. Hove, when Hove was rapping, he was doing all the flows and he was killing them. And then eventually started getting to flows where it was just like, and we kind of don't like you doing this flow. We'd rather you either stay in that lane or just stay where you're at, like do that type stuff. And I think where Drake is now, where he's getting to this point where it's like, he's now you know, throw on whatever it is, whatever mask he has to throw on now in order to maneuver into another lane of music or to do another style of music. It's like, I'm kind of cool, bro. Like you don't gotta do all that. Like, you know what I mean? You might not need to do all this because this isn't you. Like everything else was kind of like it made sense, I guess. But this is, I mean, I don't know.
And Trey, to your point about like Drake not being criticized, I think you could say the same thing for Eminem or a lot of other artists who come in spaces that aren't technically theirs, but because they're
he paid his dues though.
But let me finish though. Like I think because niggas' talent is so like overwhelming that the criticism, like you never get to hear it because there's another hit coming out tomorrow. So it's like, what are you critiquing? Because he's mastered American culture so well that, like, you know, he could just come out with endless hits and we don't have even the space to critique him. Now, not to say that people haven't. People have critiqued him, but it's not loud enough because the nigga is just a hit machine. And, you know, like, I think that happened with Eminem. People wanted to say, like, what is this white boy doing? You know what I'm saying? With all these niggas and rap and whatever. But the nigga was so fucking good. Like, nobody ever really loudly was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, it was just like, yeah, he's with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. And this is what he does, nigga. Like, so what?
Well, this has been an informational episode. This shit has been cracked. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoy it. Tell a friend to download, rate, and review, subscribe to our Patreon and all that. For Big Jerv, for Jason Madison, for wherever Amin and fucking Juju are. I'm Black Jesus, aka Black Trey, and this has been an episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. Till next time.